welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a rainy Saturday. Well, it's not raining right now, but it's definitely wet. But I figured I'd do this little vlog, just a small update. Did put the charger, my DC charger on my C10, and it charged the battery up. So probably my smaller one that I got from the motorcycle didn't put out enough to charge it up, but it is charged up. I was able to crank it up, but I'm not able to work on it because the weather has turned bad. That's why it sucks when you got to rent, you know, a carport or a shed or something. One of those portable garages. Harbor Freight has them on sale ever so often, and they recently had one on sale. The reason why I didn't go get it is that I got it out, my truck sitting out, that wouldn't quite fit in that area, so got a little bit of a problem on that. But yeah, the ground is soaking wet, so can't work on the exhaust. I can work on the brakes if it holds up, but I still need to put something down where I can stay dry myself. The Volkswagen never got started on the brakes because of the rain, and it's so wet today. Where it's sitting at, even though it's in the driveway, it's got more sand than it does regular mud. And when it's wet like this, my jack, which I'd use my 3-ton jack, would pretty much just sink right into the ground. So I need to wait until at least dries up. There's an idiot coming down the wrong side of the road. He was completely on this side of the road. Luckily he seen me and he got on his regular side plenty of time. But why he was on this side of the road in the first place, I do not know. But one thing I want to talk about on the video, I don't know why I can't speak in order today, was of course that I got the battery charged up on the C10, so I'm really thrilled on that. And I was looking through some of my Facebook's LS Swap friends page, well, other LS swappers that's put it in C10. And another one's having a problem that I kind of forgot that I'm having, which is when you crank it up, the old pressure gauge goes beyond 60. Now when I got it, there's two different types you can get that was for the C10 to work with the gauge. There was the cheaper one and then the AC Delco. I figured I'd give the cheaper one a shot since it was plain and simple cheap. Because I think it was $8, a little over $8 for it. The AC Delco one is between $32 and $36. So it'd be under $40. I'm like, if this will work with the engine, I'll use that if the gauge works. If not, then I'll go ahead and spend the money for the AC Delco one. So that's what I want to know how to do. Because everybody kept telling them to get it. They told them the part number, which I already know is the exact same thing that they got at the part store. So I might probably order it online and get it a little cheaper. I'm not sure. But I'll probably just go ahead, go to my part store when I get paid payday and pick it up. That way my oil pressure gauge will show correctly, hopefully. there's still a few things that I need to fix. Need to figure out how I want to do my check light. I know how I was wanting to try to wire it up, and I've seen someone suggest it, but I haven't figured out how to get it wired up. And that's where pretty much you take like I got a choke light on the instrument panel. I just want to convert it, wire it up, where my check engine light would come on, or make that come on. But I can't figure out the wiring to go on that. Fortunately, I did find my book that's actually for the C10, so maybe I can get into the electrical part of it, look through and see where the wires comes off for that, and wire it up for it. I also need to finish hooking up the wiring for the seatbelt arm. I don't have to do it. It's just something I want to do. Just because it's there. I want to see if I can get the seat that I put in there, that part of that wiring, to work with the original harness that's on the C10, which that part wasn't hooked up to my seat for some reason. And it had one because the wire was there, but it wasn't hooked up to anything. And where it's supposed to be hooked up to, I don't know where the wire went. So apparently I already cut it and moved it out of the way. Now, one of the things that I'm doing right now is, yesterday I stopped by the parts store. As a matter of fact, I still got it. I got the Flex line. That way I'll be able to get it to go over my transmission cross member. Should. Until I can get underneath there, I'm not 100% positive, but I am pretty sure it will work. So, they only have one, so I'm going to another parts store, which I would have done yesterday, but as you seen on my other vlog, the traffic was so bad because of Black Friday. So I figured I'll try it again today. And I'll go down there and pick me one up from down there. Might be a little bit higher. I don't know, that might even be a little bit cheaper. That's the only thing I need to get, is that part. And then when I get a good dry section where I get underneath the C10, I'll probably still be muddy, which I washed my coveralls and they still, in one part of the back, have a stain left on them from dirt. Which, well, you gotta love Georgia red clay. There's two things we got in the yard most: sand and Georgia red clay. Now, since my parents has been out in Tennessee, I've been going over to feed their animals. Well, my parents has got a over-the-ground swimming pool in the backyard, which is going to help them drain and stuff like that, but the hornets made a huge nest on the side of it, which I want the nest. And I totally forgot about it until I was feeding one of their dogs that happened to be behind the house, and I was coming back up today and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that hornet's nest. And it looks like there's no hornets in it right now, but I'm not positive. They could be inside hibernating, but I want to try to get it off without destroying it. Right now it's wet, so I don't know how good it'll hold up if I was to start taking it off, and I don't know, like I said, if there is a bunch of hornets on it. I don't want to put my coveralls on, some good gloves. Love to have a mask, but I don't know what happened to mine. I've been looking for it for several weeks. Well, I think for a couple of months now. I use it also to drive on when I'm riding my motorcycle when it's cold, which I haven't rode because it's been wet or windy, really, really bad windy. And of course, I have had a few issues with my knees, my back, so at times I just didn't feel like riding it. It sucks when you got something that you love to ride. Which I need to make sure the battery's charged up with it. I had plans on riding it this weekend. Working on the cars and then riding it if I need to go get parts and stuff. But it ended up raining. Just like I said, right now the ground's wet, and it's not raining. But it is still wet. I mean, it came one big pour down last night. And apparently it hadn't been that long since it's stopped raining because the ground's still soaking wet. I have seen it rain 3 days straight, stop in 30 minutes, the roads would be slap dry, and these roads are still slap wet. Now I'm in the area, or almost in the area where the traffic was so bad yesterday, and I didn't even realize it because right now the way the road is, well, this is a lot lighter than what it was in this area, but you still be able to ride it at normal speeds that I'm going at right now. I'm fixing to pass the parts store that I stopped at yesterday, which is right here on my right. And right here at this red light is where the traffic already started being bad. Didn't realize it because it's about the same distance between it and the red light, but it was bumper to bumper from red light to red light. And I realized it when I got over the hill and I could see the mall. People were lined up all the way down the road parked to go to the mall and other shopping centers that surround there. But you can see there's quite a bit of cars at the mall, which is actually the normal amount you'd see on a Saturday. So there's nowhere near what there was yesterday, and I mean it took 20 minutes to get from there to where I am right now, which I was on the other side of, because I didn't stop on this, which I forgot I was going to go further down, stop at the parts store down there, and then come down here, but I was talking, so I think that's what I'll do is I'll turn around and get back on the road, go further down and go where I was originally going to go, but then on the way back, stop over here, which this is a little driveway that you go to Home Depot and a Walmart that's down here. We got quite a bit of restaurants in this area too. Which I still hadn't ate breakfast, but it's 10:30, so it's too late to eat breakfast. I was going to take care of their animals, then I was going to go and take and get something to eat. But doing that, and I went back and checked on my truck to see if it was charged, and that way I could put his charger back up. So by the time I got done with all that, it was already like 15 after 10. I was like, well, I ain't gonna be able to go get breakfast. There are a few places around here that sells breakfast any time of the day. It's just if I'm gonna spend that same amount of money for lunch, I'm gonna go ahead and get lunch. I just don't know where I want to go eat. I may just stop at the store and buy something, bring it home, and fix it up there. It's the second time in 2 days though. I kind of made a wrong turn, although the last one I didn't actually make the wrong turn. I just came close to it. I was in the traffic here, and I was heading up to my Kroger, that's the one that I usually shop at, since this was so bad and I was needing to get something to eat. So I figured, well, I was going to go back to that one. And on the ride home, I'm so used to turning at one part going home from work and stuff, I started to turn on that, and I was like, I need to go straight. Felt like a complete idiot too, and there's a car behind me. I'm pretty sure they know that I was an idiot. That's how easy it is to get distracted sometimes. Especially, I just say, got through being in a big traffic jam. So, I mean, I went a little bit further down where I'm at right now to turn into a parking lot, because I was going to go to where Five and Below was, and it took me 45 minutes to go down this road that don't take you but 30 minutes to 30 seconds to drive down. Probably takes you 2 minutes to walk it. It was so late in the evening, I figured, well, most people will be done with their Black Friday shopping. I didn't think about the mall. I was thinking of which restaurant I wanted to eat out, and I didn't see that many cars back below it, but this part right here was bumper to bumper. Right here is where the red light was turning. I mean, the time it took me to go from there to here, if I was to been doing the video, I'd already been an hour and a half on the video. Here's the other parts store that I was going to stop at. This video right now is at almost 18 minutes, and it would have been way longer than that if I would have. Well, it'd been hard for me to get on this side. There was so much traffic, and I was wanting to go eat first because I was getting hungry. Which is weird considering I've had leftovers and stuff like that, so I shouldn't have been hungry, but I was. It's weird how they got the driveways right here, because you got to go down, up, around, this way, that way, just to get to one parking lot. And if you don't know how to get back out, it's really confusing. It gets confusing for people that's even lived in this area for a long time. And they've had this quite a while. That's the reason why they do me for a while. You come down here and shop. Anyway, I want to end the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully when this clears up, I'll be able to get some more videos. Come to think of it, I got some videos at the house that I'm still on the PC waiting on to get edited. I need to do that when I get home. That's something I need to do. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video.